Social update UG. Farmers abandon tea growing. Those are the tea farmers preparing their harvest for sale. What you need to know is that the farmers said persistent decrease in tea prices is forcing them to abandon the crop, which they said has left them counting losses. In Chenjejo district, a growing number of tea growers are taking a drastic step of uprooting their tea plants and replacing them with food crops such as maize, beans, and cassava, among others. A quick tour of some plantations by this publication last week showed this shift in farming within the district. Okitegera nti abalimi batandise okubeera nga beesonyiwa okubeera nga balima chai era nga badda ku bintu ebya bulijjo nga muwogo ne kasooli. The farmers said persistent decrease in tea prices is forcing them to abandon the crop they said has left them counting losses. They said it is increasingly challenging to support their families by relying on income generated from the tea sales to purchase food. As a result, many of the once thriving tea gardens in the region have now been transformed into thriving fields of maize, beans, banana plantations, and cassava. Mr. George William Nabassa, a seasoned tea farmer with a 15-year tenure in the trade, who is also a resident of Nyakagongo village, Chembogo sub-county in Chenjejo district, said at the beginning of this year he decided to uproot his entire 2.5 acres of tea to cultivate maize. Okitegeera nti omusajja ono era alina okubeera nga ajjamu tea almost 2.5 acres ateekamu ebintu ebirala. You cannot imagine that now a kilogram of green tea leaves at a farm is sold at shillings 150. Yet last week it was shillings 180. With these persistent low prices, how do you expect a farmer to benefit or raise money to support his family? Mr. Nabassa said, and as he was wondering. As a teacher, Mr. Nabassa had been allocating a portion of his salary to purchasing fertilizers and paying casual laborers to tend to his tea farm. Despite his efforts, he found himself consistently incurring losses at the end of each harvest. A 50-kilogram bag of fertilizers for tea is being sold at shillings 250,000. I would require about 3 bags to cover my entire garden, which was expensive on my side. Each person harvesting a kilogram of green tea leaves is paid shillings 100, and you sell it for shillings 150. Sometimes buyers don't come on time, and we end up dumping the produce in the bush, incurring losses. He added, Mr. Nabassa now hopes the maize crop will provide the family with a more stable source of income. In my 2 acres of maize crops, I expect to harvest more than 15 bags of maize, each weighing 100 kilograms. If the market price remains stable, I will be able to fetch more than shillings 2 million at the end of the season, he said. Mr. Richard Sabiti, another farmer, said of his 9 acres dedicated to tea farming, he decided to uproot 3 acres to plant cassava and maize. He explained that the returns from tea had significantly reduced over time, making it difficult for him to sustain his family. Government, where are you? Every month I used to harvest and sell between 7,000 to 8,000 kilograms of green tea leaves to the factory, and I would get about shillings 3.5 million a month. After factoring in labor costs of about shillings 800,000, I would remain with a balance of about 2.7 million a month, he said. Mr. Richard Sabiti expressed deep concern over the current tea prices, noting that at shillings 150 per kilogram of green tea leaves, 8,000 kilograms of tea generate a mere shillings 1.2 million, which is very low compared to the input. Kitegeera na munnange ono bwe buzibu bufeesinga ba tea farmers abasinga batandise okubeera nga babivaako ng'ate bali mu emmere eya leero basobola okubeera nga bagitunda, ebijanjaalo, amatooke, muwogo, kasooli, kubanga okulima tea oba chai owa green tekukyavamu bulungi ssente munnange. Yeah, please tell me what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. Peace.